Hello. Check, mic, check, 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 mic, and check. Hello, 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 hello. Let's go. Hello, hello, hello. Check, 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 check. Check, my check. Hello, hello. Try to break me down so I could never take flight. Master of deception, smiling in my face. Jigsaw conclusion, so real that it's fake. Negative mental telepathy, best friend turning into an enemy. Ain't no sin to be energy, better be better than killing the Kennedy with the memory. Better be bad, but commands the next penalty. There ain't no remedy, better be like Penelope. You the reason they lost all integrity. This kind of gotta find the real of me. It's find time to heal.
Mysteries, hidden codes, Season 6 in my team has it all. Something's going on with the runes, the triple threat offline, and the glitch market.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. And the Lakers all decked out as they made their way off the bus and into the arena earlier on. The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. We've already got quite a series on our hands, folks, and this is G8.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Trump. At the top, and for the Trailblazers. Getting up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Anthony, and it's Cancer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. To the paint, it's stolen by Davis. LeBron James on the wing, guarded by Powell. LeBron kicks it over to Schroeder. Misses the three. Powell with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And here is Powell. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
About 1 minute into the first quarter.
LeBron using his big mitts there. Comes in handy on defense. Getting up there to spike that one away.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Back to Schroeder. Shoots over Lillard. And there's Schroeder. That's good. The assist by James.
He's such a strong offensive player. Schroeder is capable of knocking down some mid-range shots if you give him some room.
McCollum finds Lillard. Puts up a three. And McCollum is good for three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's the Lakers' ball. It's a 5-point game. And they double up James. Back to Schroeder. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Schroeder's got 5 points so far. McCollum against Caldwell Pope.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
For Portland, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Anthony dishes to Kendrick. And stolen by Drummond. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Powell with the steal. Over in the corner, Lillard jacks up a 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Coming to this one after winning on Tuesday.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
So the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Colin pass it to Lillard. Good on the triple.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Here's a Nurkic. He's checked in for Ennis Kilster. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Norman Powell.
When the shot's going up, it's fun to watch the way that Montrezl Harrell will attack a rebound, crucial to this offense and his production.
That one from way outside. Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one.
Compliment that Harrell gets often is the fact that he's just so tireless a worker, and that energy is something that both coaching staffs and teammates appreciate.
A 3 from McCollum. The offensive rebound. Here's Nurkic. And the layup is good.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Lakers trail by 4. James gets to Caldwell Pope. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Schroeder against Lillard. Pass to Covington. 1:43 left in the first quarter. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. Against the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Garrett Jones, he's checked in for McCollum. Here's Lillard. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Schroeder. 5 points in the game. Portland grabs the miss.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block.
plays can change the trajectory of a game.
.103 left here in the opening quarter. Lillard against Schroeder. There's Jefferson. It's Drummond with the rebound. There's Jefferson. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
Oh, yes, sir. And you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Pass to Nurkic. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jones. And the three off target. Lakers have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. Trailblazers making a switch here. Fouls checked in. The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is scary. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the Lakers making a change here. Their free throw is good from Lillard.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Caruso, Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night, and he can't get the first one. And he ends up missing both free throws. And the pass to Schroeder. Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And before the game, we ran into Damian Lillard, who touched upon the team's camaraderie.
What we've learned is staying together, staying with it, staying positive.
And Greg, of course, he helps keep everyone on the same page.
He communicates well with his teammates, and he listens. That's why they trust him. The discussions go both ways.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
We've got Damian Lillard. Anthony is out there with Jones. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Cantor checked in for Nurkic.
Schroeder finds some deceptive ways to make you foul him. Someone who can nail some shots despite getting hit on the way up.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Trailblazers trail by 4. Passes it to Lillard. Shoots over Schroeder. Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Smart and aggressive, Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Schroeder with the ball. Cantor cover. And Harrell missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And the basket by Lillard.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. It's stolen by Schroeder. Now the Lakers on the break. That's good from Gasol, and the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, just showing off that strength in that upper body. Gasol is able to overpower the defender inside.
Lillard, the pass to Cannon, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
They're pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why at that time he found the open teammate.
Here's Horton Tucker. That 3 off the mark. And it's Jones with the ball for Portland. Here's McCollum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Kuzma finds Gasol. And here's Davis for 3. A shot. No good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. McCollum with the ball. That one drops. He's now 2 for 5.
As his confidence grows, McCollum gets himself into attack mode, and that's where his game goes to another level. Beautiful drive by the young phenom.
And the Lakers call time here.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Schroeder passes to Davis. The dish to Gasol. Kicks it out to Schroeder. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Schroeder's got 11.
Right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Pass to Canner. Shoots over Kuzma. The shot's good from Cantor. And the Trailblazers lead by 1. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ball's not loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Robert Covington's checked in for the Trailblazers. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Down low. Caldwell Pope kicks to Drummond. Inside, Gasol. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And that's your all-star center. Gasol making a play. He gives this team a lot of size and a lot of toughness on both ends.
Caldwell Pope against Powell. Caldwell Pope brings the double team. Cantor's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Covington inside the line. High speed that time for McCollum. Covington's got his first basket of the night. Schroeder dishes to Gasol. His first shot coming late. And it's Drummond missing. Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead. Gets the basket.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Enes Kanter. And Lillard subbed in for Norman Powell. Harrell, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Pass to McCollum. He could not hit that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
Well, McCollum is pretty deft at changing speeds, and that time he did it driving to the rim.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Portland leading. Lillard looking around. Portland. No good that time either.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
What the fuck?
Portland may have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. The first one falls.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. The pass to Nurkic. Back to Hollis Jefferson. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
A 3 from McCollum.
What the fuck?
Corner. Go ahead to the line. That's on LeBron James.
Using that lengthy frame right there to draw contact, McCollum really baits the defender into committing that foul.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. Lakers trail by 4. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by LeBron.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard against Schroeder. For the 3. Lillard misses. Schroeder finds James. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Got to be careful once LeBron breaks the seal of the free throw line. There's a lot of power and a lot of muscle coming at you. Usually it ends up with free throws.
Now Lillard from deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
You just got to compete. Keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Halfway through this round 1 matchup of the NBA playoffs, Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. Taking a look at the Trailblazers, this series has been a hard fought. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3 games to 2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. What did you think about Portland, Kenny?
Man, their fans know how to give their team a lift, that's for sure. The atmosphere in this building has been amazing, but the fans still have some work to do.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to be.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Lillard, it's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Powell for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder against Lillard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Damian Lillard.
Schroeder last year accepting his role of coming off the bench and being a scorer. So whatever it is the coaching staff is asking of him, he's willing to do it.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Pass to McCollum. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half, and the shot goes in.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Timeout called the Lakers. Wesley Matthews checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles leading by 3. James with it, now defended by McCollum. Matthews, no good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Schroeder against Lillard.
Damian doesn't need a lot of time to get a shot off and found some space there.
Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-hand shots to cut 80% since the break.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers, trailing by 5. That's good. It's his 7th pay basket in 14 tries.
You know, not many guys can change pace on the dribble the way Lillard does it. Just phenomenal.
They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers and Portland making a change here. Nurkic is checked in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that.
Schroeder passes to James. And here's Matthews from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Matthews has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Trailblazers trail by 6. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Cantor, it's good on the putback.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Drummond. Anthony with the block. A finish. And Lillard throws it down.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like this.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, he respected decision-making from him out there.
Anthony kicks to Lillard. Dishes to Cantor. With a tie, Nurkic trying to get open. Cantor's shot is off.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
LeBron, good.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Covington's checked in for Cantor. Jones comes in for Anthony, and it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson in for Powell. Lillard against James. Lillard attacking, and he uses the glass. Lillard's got 22 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
The heck was
Kuzma trailing here. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's blocked.
Oh, that's merciless. Kuzma plays with such competitive energy, wasn't letting that shot get off.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
For Los Angeles, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to Nurkic. And Gasol sends it back. Horton Tucker, the pass to James. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Nurkic finds Hollis Jefferson. Here's Lillard. Portland again missing. Lakers leading by 7. The drive by James, and James throws it down.
LeBron on the roll, this time rocks it.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lillard against James. Will it go? And Lillard throws it down.
The thing about Lillard is he can go with either hand when he's attacking the rim, and that makes it very difficult to defend.
Harrell, the pass to Gasol. Out to Kuzma. Here's LeBron. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Lakers ahead. They're up by 7. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to permit that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Monday, Hollis Jefferson out there with C.J. McCollum. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Here's Caldwell Pope. And zero missing. And it's Jones with the ball for Portland. Pass to McCollum. And the shot goes in.
Such a good player on the in-between game, weaving behind bodies to find some space, and CJ cashes in.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Powell, he's checked in for Portland. And the Lakers also making a switch. Wesley Matthews checked in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Jones. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Anthony's shot is off. Los Angeles leading by 5. Horton Tucker, that's good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Outside Anthony. Back to McCollum. He kicks to Lillard. From deep. That ball. Nice speed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, you would think the coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nurkic gets the pass to Lillard, and Lillard gets double-teamed. Anthony can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth.
Harold did everything he could there to try to get the end one opportunity. Let's see if he can knock down some free throws.
Dennis Canner's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. That's good from Harold. Trailblazers trail by 10. To the middle. And McCollum with the slam.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Inside, here's Kuzma. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup. Kuzma's got the lead up to 10 now for Los Angeles. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Anthony. The Lakers with the rebound. Harold's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The Trailblazers shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Here's McCollum, and it's denied. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by here. Big good substitution here for the Lakers. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard with it, picked up by Davis. Steps back and shoots. And the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got 15 points in just the second half. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The drive by James, and the dunk by LeBron.
Somebody didn't get the memo. You left a clear lane for LeBron James.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustments.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He is not pleased. He told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Now, here's Lillard. That one good for 2. Lillard's got 31.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
James trying to get open as Davis, and LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment, goes straight to the rim.
Here's Lillard, the pass to Cannon. Another shot. Anthony trying to get open. Counted, and the Lakers lead is at down to just 10 points on the bucket from Ennis Cancer.
A reliable finisher who can score in a multitude of ways. Cantor is a tough cover down low.
Timeout called the Lakers. They lead by 10. 1:32 left to play in the final quarter. The Lakers making a switch here. Matthews is checked in. 1:32 left in the game. There's the triple. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Takes a three. Powell with the steal. Here's Lillard. And the rejection by James. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession. Here's Cantor. He dishes it to McCollum.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
And guys, just really impressive. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Los Angeles.
two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
It felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
By himself, in the dunk by Powell.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Got that one up quick. Lillard's got 33.
The ability to stop there and pull up from any distance, that's why Lillard's defenders have sleepless nights.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And the basket by McCollum.
And McCollum's pace hasn't changed even under pressure.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 8. We got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Little. Kicks to Collins. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Here's LeBron, and the dunk by James.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Matthews misses the wing check. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. It took them 6 games to do it, Greg, but they finally asserted themselves and move on to round 2.
And I really think it benefits a team to have a competitive series in round 1. It gets those playoff juices kind of flowing, if you will. Prevents any kind of complacency from setting in.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, LeBron. How did you get?
All right, David, thank you. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony.
We used to share a connection. Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting real sick of taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't involved and it's very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals.